And good morning. Hope you guys are well today. I'm so excited to be alive and and just appreciative of this Wednesday morning. I shared a live back on Monday talking about creating a vision for your life, right? I actually had a really great conversation with my dear sister from another mister, Minda Hearts, on Secure the Seat Live. We talked about personal branding a bit. And several people reached out to me asking, "Good morning, Stacy. How are you?" Uh, there are several people that reached out to me since Monday saying, "Stephen, I love what you shared about, developing a vision, but how do I actually take that vision and create real action?" And that's a great question. There are several ways to do so, but as I echoed in my conversation with Minda, I think the very first step is to get that vision that you have out of your head and down on paper. Out of your head and down on paper, because we can't edit the idea that we have in our minds, right? We have to get it down so that we can optimize, we can enhance, we can tweak what needs to be tweaked, to be able to begin taking action on that idea we have. So one of the things I wanted to share with you this morning is one strategy that I utilize. Good morning, Annette. I utilize quite often with regard to taking action, taking actionable steps each and every day. And so I'm going to share my screen here with you guys. And there are several tools out there that you can use, but I love a platform called Asana. You can hop on over to asana.com. And the great thing about Asana, and give me a second here, I'm forever like just jumping into these lives without much planning. I'm forcing myself to think on my toes with you guys. But within Asana is a project management application that allows you to create different things, right? But one of the things, I love to leverage Asana for is the ability to manage my day-to-day tasks. So let's say, I wanted to create, a game plan, right? And let's call it Vision 20, 2030, right? 2031. So 10 years out from now, right? We can create that. And I like to use the board setup, right? And we can create that project. And this shows you sort of an idea. And I'm going to expand this and just lose my picture for a second. But I like to create a couple different columns, right? And this is generally a setup that I like to employ. In fact, you can create different columns within this this board setup. And so you can have tasks that are ongoing. You can have tasks that are complete. And then let's say we are in February now, right? 2021, right? I'll create boards that look like this, and you can take your boards and move them to different places. So I might have an ongoing task to do LinkedIn Lives, right? And I might create another task that helps me to remind myself of my vision 2031. And right now, I might be working on, task number one, and I can edit task number one and say, hey, Trailblazer interviews every Friday. And I can bring other people into this Asana. I can put a due dates on it because Friday is my next live. I can create details and say on Friday, reach out, send a reminder. Who's on with me? Stacy's on with me. Send a reminder to Stacy to join our conversation, right? And that could be, actually that could be a comment, right? I can actually, as I'm going along, create comments. This could be the description of that particular action item or that task that we're working on. So here's the thing. Your big vision, as I said, we talked about your BHAGs. You can list out, you need to get those ideas out on paper, right? You can list out the big picture vision items that you're trying to get accomplished over the next, 10 years, right? You want to become a best-selling author. You want to sell your product or service. To start your own business. Whatever those goals are. Become a CEO of your company. CEO. C-suite. You want to secure that seat. Whatever these goals are, right? I want to become a better father. It doesn't have to just be work related. So these are my big picture, right? My BHAGs. See, as I'm going along, I can change things, right? But it stays front and center in my ongoing, right? I could create this list as well, and instead of having the particular list, I could also itemize this, right? I could create them as subtasks within Asana. And Asana isn't the only tool, by the way, guys. I'm not just pitching Asana. There are tools like Trello. I utilize another platform called Coda.io. So there are several platforms out there that can help you to accomplish this, right? And as you go along, and you open your task, and you finally check the item on becoming a best-selling author, you can check that off your list, right? Or maybe you complete the entire BHAGs and you can mark this as complete. So when you mark a task as complete, what I like to do is I can move it to the completed column, or what I like to do is create a column for each month as it's completed. Right. So I always have an archive. So now when I move into March, I start moving the completed to the March completed. Right. And I move March forward. And so, as time goes by, I can go back to January 2019 and look at the things I've completed. Hope this helps. Hope you're finding value in this. If you are, let me know in the comment section. I thought that we could do an actionable live this morning, walking you through something that I actually leverage each and every day. And this holds me accountable to being able. Actually, Desiree is asking a question. How much is Asana yearly and monthly? Everything I'm showing you is on a free plan. I'm not actually paying for this service. If you want to build out a team in here, it may benefit you to look at one of their paid plans. But what I'm showing you, you could open up an account right now and do everything that I'm sharing with you right here. So there are tools. Again, Asana is one. Another great platform is called Trello. But these are resources and tools that are available to you for free that you can leverage. You can actually also download the app for Asana or for Trello and have these things on your phone. And you wake up in the morning, let's say before your feet even touch the floor, you are thinking of an idea that you slept on. You could open your Asana app, create a particular task, jump on your desktop, it syncs, and you're off to the races. You don't have to get to a desktop to do what I'm sharing right here. So a great tool for you to leverage. I hope you will look into this a bit more, but this is a great way that you can take those ideas, that vision that you have in your mind, and transform that into an actionable way to begin working at, each of those tasks and making sure that you hold yourself accountable. A goal without a date is just a wish. So make sure that you are putting these things down on paper and beginning to make them actionable. Begin to check those boxes. Begin to hold yourself accountable. There are several people. Annette on here knows me, and Kanika knows me. As somebody who's always under pressure and operates best under pressure. I put myself to that date, and it fires me up to get those goals achieved. So, let's see the comments here. I'm literally on the Asana website right now, says Stacy. Yes. Desiree says I'm using ClickUp. It's similar. It costs and it got really complicated. Definitely check out Asana. Check out Trello. I use Trello in my work environment. I use Asana quite a bit for myself. I'm beginning to play with another platform called Coda.io, which tends to connect. It has the board functionality that I shared here, but it also allows you to connect different documents to each other. So hope you guys have a blessed day. That's my gem, my nugget of wisdom for today. Put that into action. Reach out and let me know how it's working out for you, or if I can share any additional tips. Tell me what you want in our next live. Have a blessed one. Cheers.